Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Theresa here. Just me and the critters. It is, let me mute that. It is, I wanted to say January. Where the heck do I come up with this stuff from? September 16th, 2019, Monday afternoon at 4:09 p.m. And, yeah, I don't know why I get on here and then yawn. We'll do the weather real quick. It's 93 degrees, feels like 101. The high is 94, the low will be 70. That'll feel nice. Partially cloudy. Humidity is at 47%. Wind is 7 miles per hour from the north. And sunrise was at 7:22, and sunset has been at 7:41. And so that's what's been going on there. We had a very nice weekend. We just kind of relaxed. Usually by the end of the work week, Mr. Heide is pretty wore out. He's feeling sore because he does a lot more walking and stuff. I mean, his place where he works at now, they're fabulous. I mean, they really, I don't think he's ever been treated so well by an employer. And, I mean, they're just so very nice about it. And, understanding. They have many people with, they have people with all different kinds of disabilities and stuff. And, they have those desks that go different levels from way down to standing up. And that's really nice. And just all kinds of considerations. He does use a cane at work. And and then we were talking last week. We were talking about, I guess it was last Friday, about that it probably would be easier for him to, because, since he does use a cane and stuff, to have a backpack to put his lunch in, and his big water bottle like this, and, some diabetic medications in case he starts to kind of crash, and, back and body, and different kinds of stuff like that. His headphones, to listen to it at Pandora on lunch and stuff. So, it was kind of funny because I thought we had just, a plain black backpack that we had stored a bunch of different cords in, to be plugged into different things. And, I thought it was in the pantry, and Brad on the floor. We have there's a small suitcase that has all the extension cords and things like that. And Brad thought it was in the bedroom, and I just happened to be putting away groceries Saturday anyway, and I had to move some cleaning products out of the way because I always want to inventory. You guys know I'm a weirdo. I panic about not having enough cleaning product around. Hang on just a sec. Okay, sorry about that. Mr. Heide had texted me, so I was reading it to see what was going on. But anyway, I had to move some stuff. You guys know I panic about not having enough cleaning stuff around. I'm a weirdo. I just love the smell of bleach. I love the smell of pine sol and lemon pledge, man. I remember growing up, and I was the one that did the housework, and the smell of lemon pledge. Yeah. But anyway, so I had moved that stuff in there with that backpack. And we had some different types of cords in it and stuff. So we cleaned all that out. He cleaned all that out. And we worked it yesterday and hung it up to dry and stuff. So it worked out great. Didn't cost us a penny. It was awesome. So, very happy about that. Because we're coming on the down home stretch now here, people. Because, it's been a rough summer. Not as rough as some of my friends. Not as rough as, you know, some people just, you know, they've had, you know, some really horrible things happen. But it's been a rough summer, you know, especially financially and stuff. And like I told you guys, we couldn't have made it without so many of you guys having helped out, surprising us with so much generosity and stuff. And it will never be forgotten, and we will be paying it forward for the rest of our life. So, what I can tell you guys? Sorry, I'm not feeling real well today. I don't know if you guys probably can't tell, but I've been running an extreme fever, you know, and I'll get into that all later. But anyway, been a rough summer and stuff, and we're on downhill slide. He'll be getting his first full paycheck here in a couple weeks, so that'll be just fabulous. And you know, which is good because we'd be out of a lot of stuff. But we're not wanting to spend anything we don't have to spend right now, you know, because we have like just enough figured out for gas for work and, you know, that kind of stuff. So we're kind of picking up. I know it's going to be a couple weeks till we get paid, but, you know, enough groceries to last through that. And like, I might not have enough bread, but, you know, we have the bread maker and I can throw in and you know, make a loaf of bread real quick with no problem at all. And, yeah, we can make do on the rest of the stuff. You know, I have powdered milk and stuff. No, we won't. We aren't fans of mixing it, and drinking it. I know some people love it, but, I use it for cooking with, or I'll use it to make the protein shakes, you know. But, I was very glad that we found that backpack. And, yeah, I didn't feel real hot over the weekend either. But I feel like I haven't gotten a whole lot done. And I know I shouldn't beat myself up about it. And I know Brad would be more than happy to help. So, I'm not sure. I'm trying to take it really easy on my arm and my shoulder. This is my right one here. And I told you guys I've been complaining about it. And back when I worked, probably about a year to maybe 6 months before we moved in Wyoming, I worked at a daycare again. And I worked on the infant side. That's my favorite side. I love me some baby. I mean, I love kids anyway, but I love me some babies, you know. And, but lifting them so much and stuff, I really messed up the shoulder, which is basically, I can't remember the fancy dancy name because I had all the imaging and stuff done back there, and basically it's arthritis. Basically, it's a fancy name for arthritis. Nothing could really be done except for take anti-inflammatories, I believe, and rest it. Well, even after I quit, I didn't work at the daycare too much longer after that because it just kept aggravating it even more. I didn't agree with how a lot of their policies of what they were doing with the children and the babies and stuff. So, you know, I can't be a part of something I am not in agreement with and thinking that it's wrong to be misrepresenting what you're doing with the children and stuff. But anyway, I don't want to get into the whole thing on that because, you know. But, yeah, so, and it took about a good 6 months to really, really heal. And this time it's just like that again, except for this time it's not just the shoulder, but it shoots all the way down to my wrist, especially if I do a lot of this motion, which you do a lot of that, or I do when I'm loom knitting. So, do I completely stop? No, because when I wake up in the morning, it doesn't feel too bad. By the time that it's getting to be evening, I want to cry, because it's basically, it's even sharp shooting pain and stuff when you don't even move it and stuff. And, you know, it's almost like the muscles are cramping. And so, I mean, it's not just arthritis in that joint. It's I don't know. You know, it's been suggested it might be carpal tunnel. I don't know. But anyway, it's really been messing up my jam, because, you know, I love to do me some loom knitting. It's probably my favorite thing. I mean, I love doing artwork. I'm working on a piece right now. Some of you guys have seen, if you watch my video stuff. I'm having a really hard time being too inspired right now. I just go through this every so often. It's not anything wrong or anything, you know, things are good. I mean, but it's just, you know, I'll get in there tomorrow and stuff. Like I said, I haven't felt good for, about a week, I guess. I mean, honestly. And, fighting a little bit of a cold and stuff. Got a little bit of an infection going on. I accidentally stepped in an ant pile, when I was outside, and it got both legs, you know. And I mean, these ants are like smaller than a grain of rice, but it didn't take hardly just a couple seconds for them just to, and so they really chewed up my from my ankle on up to about halfway up to my knee on both legs, and some of those have gotten kind of infected, even though I've been taking care of it, and you know, some of them have healed up, but some have still really. You know, I'm highly allergic to any kind of bug bite. Well, who isn't, okay? Would we have the reaction if we weren't? But I seem to be really, you know, my body really raises Cain about it. So, yeah. So I think that might probably be the reason I'm not feeling real good. But I'll get there. I'm hanging, I'm doing. I'm good. You know, we make the best of it every day. And I'm on antibiotics, and what I normally am anymore. And that's just the way life is. And you make the best of it. You guys didn't know I was on antibiotics most of the time anymore. But yeah, I am. It's just the way it become. You know. Let's see, what else? I am not digging. I love living here in the South. Let me tell you that. I think y'all know that. I find it that people are so much, they are so friendly. So much more friendly, just to me. Now, I've had other people say, oh, we were back in Wyoming and we thought y'all were a lot more friendlier. And it's like, well, okay, well, I find the opposite, you know. And a lot of times somebody will be talking to us from around here and they want to know where we're from. And they say we have an accent, which I don't hear any accent, but I hear, you know, everybody else has an accent. And, you know, that's kind of interesting. But the bugs. It's been a really buggy year. Just like with the high heat, it's been a really buggy year. We have been having all kinds of bugs and stuff coming in the trailer. Of course, this trailer is so old, and it has got so many gaps everywhere. You know, and the landlord's not going to do anything to help fix anything. And, I mean, so you get bugs in the palmetto. I'm not going to cuss, because I've been doing really good on that, if you guys notice that. But the flying palmetto bugs, I looked them up last night. Because we've had like 6 or 7 in a week. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Spiders. Oh my. A lot of spiders coming in lately. And then my husband sends me the picture of this spider outside. And I kid you not, it is like this big. You know? And, I mean, it was huge. And it was between the trailer and this spinner we have. And I'm like, kill it. couple days go by, and I'm like, and he's like, and because it's in a web, and it's been in this web and stuff, and he's like, kill it. I'm like, kill it. So finally I grabbed the can of Raid, and I went out there and sprayed it and killed it. Cause I'm like, he's like, oh, isn't it pretty? I'm like, no, it's not. And I'm sorry for people that, you know, don't want to kill anything. I'm sorry. That spider did not need to be coming in my house. Because then you were going to probably be attending one of my funerals or one of mine. Like I'm going to have multiple. I'm not having one at all. But anyway, yeah. I mean, I do really well. And I'm pretty chill about it. Like I see a bug, kill a bug. We're pretty fast reflexes anymore. See a bug on the wall, you know. But, and we've got literally cans of Raid in every room. You know, and now you know why I keep all my yarn and stuff a lot of times sealed up. Because, yeah. But, yeah. I'll be glad when we can afford to move into a better place. Where, like, the door would actually close all the way and not have at the bottom gapped like this. Yeah. And it's because the door is bent. And it's been that way since yeah. But, you know, you get what you paid for and the rent's real cheap. So that's why we've been, you know, and we'll be here for a little bit while longer. Because first we want to do is get a vehicle for me. And we're going to go ahead and do that. And then we want to move. And we plan on paying rent for a couple more years. Unless we get one of those deals where it's, you know, contract for deed or something like that. As long as it's all done through a lawyer, you know. So it's all on the up and up and, you know. But, why I see 2 years is to, just get a really good, credit score, build our credit score back up. It took a few hits from, medical bills and stuff back in Wyoming. So, yeah, we want to get that built up a little bit higher and then buy a place. You know, because what we want to do is be able to save up and put a pretty big chunk down. What we're looking to do is get like a double wide on a little bit of land. You know, I'd be happy with even a half an acre. But we like to get a double wide, new or used. Like we could find a great used one, that'd be awesome. But we want to have a pretty big chunk to pay down because to put down and stuff because you know Mr. Heide is 59 now, and so we you know want to have it paid off and stuff by the time he hits retirement. And I know you might be thinking, boy, you're getting kind of late in the game. Well, you know that's the way life is sometimes. That's just the way it is. So, I don't think you're ever too late to have hopes and dreams. I really don't. I mean, you got to be realistic, but I think you can always have hopes and dreams. So, yeah, that's what's been going on here. Like I said, haven't been feeling the best. In fact, I've been so under the weather today. I haven't eaten lunch yet, and it's 4:30 now. I've got to figure out something to eat. I'll probably just have a peanut butter sandwich or something. I just really feel like eating anything. And I'm definitely not anything hot. So, and I think we're just gonna have frozen burritos because I still do want to run the vacuum out here in the front room. I've kind of got that thing about vacuuming every day. And I already freshened up the bathroom and made the bed and stuff. But I need to do some dishes, and I also need to debone all the chicken that I cooked for that we cooked for the dogs last night. And so it's been cooling, so I need to debone it all and repackage it and all that kind of good stuff. So, getting on that. And what else? Oh, let me tell you. You know that you're getting low on stuff when I went in shopping in my yarn stash. Now my friend, Miss Dina, always says, you know, she goes shopping in her back then it was in her toes. So I went in shopping, as we crafters, yarnaholics do, and I have no white yarn. How is this possible? I kid you not. I had 4 or 5 of those great big, the biggest size red heart white yarn. I have gone through all of them. The only thing I have left for right now is this, and it's the baby yarn. I'm going to have to 2-strand it, but what else am I going to do? I mean, it's, a couple weeks till payday, and I just can't afford to go buying. So, that, and I've got some real, I guess I don't have it out here to show. I got some real, oh, here it is. Some baby yarn again, which is this real super pale yellow. So I could use that too. So it would be making do. But I am very excited about, I forgot I had some of these. Let's see, coming down a little bit. Of these, and I haven't used them yet. The Yarn Bee, the Sugar Wheel. This is called Bubblegum Trails. And I believe somebody sent me these. And I'm super excited to get into this and try it. I love the variegated stuff. So I was pulling out some other variegated yarns to play with because it's getting to be about that fall time, and I don't know if I have any more than just this one of the Karen cakes, and this is Simply Soft paints, and I love this stuff. Karen is always just so nice anyway. And this one's called Country Charm, but look at all these beautiful colors. It's perfect for fall time, right? Yeah, so yeah, I'm getting more into that. What else can you do? If you don't keep busy, you probably would go crazy. So I think I am going to get out a little bit of Halloween stuff. I know I said I wasn't going to, but gee, it just feels wrong. Me, the one that loves horror stuff so much, my youngest daughter does too. My oldest daughter never said which way, if she's really into the Halloween stuff or not. I don't know. She's real busy. She works 12-hour shifts and stuff. So, but anyway, so I got to get out a little bit of Halloween stuff, and I'm not going to decorate outside at all because yeah, nobody cares, and yeah, it just would be a big mess. But I'm gonna put some stuff on the table over here and stuff. We're gonna put the birdhouses away and do that. And if anybody's interested, the birdhouses and that one wagon are still for sale on Etsy. The name's the same name as my channel name, and there is a link below in the description always of all my social media. I don't have much, but and like my email and stuff like that. I got the nicest message I read, and the woman didn't. I assume it was a woman. It could have been a guy, I guess. But the person, sent me such a nice message and stuff. And I did read it on my email, and it was really a nice message and stuff. It meant a lot. I still haven't gone through all of my messages. I've gone through about half of the comments and stuff, so I'm working on it. And I've just been sleeping a lot over the past weekend. I went for the longest time and I couldn't sleep, and now I've been I think that's the biggest thing, just dead tired. So anyway, that's all I really got to say. I hope everybody has a great weekend, or a great weekend, a great week. And let me know what you're having for dinner. I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. what to have. I just don't. I just don't feel real hot. So, I think I'm probably going to just take it easy and do the dogs' food and stuff, and, you know, maybe not worry about even vacuuming today. I feel that crappy. So, anyway, I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so very much. And I think you guys are awesome, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening. Bye.